What's up? What's going on, everyone? All right, so let's go over what I'm looking for today. Let's zoom out. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. So, whenever you come in um, and look at the charts, the first thing you want to look at is the higher time frame. If if you like this style of trading, the way that I'm trading is, we know that there's an algo. Okay, that's how I view the market. Secondly, the algo only cares about highs and lows. Okay. So once you open your eyes to this is whenever you realize, okay, now that my eyes opened to what high or low I need to target, you're going to be able to spot the liquidity. Okay. All right. So second, you want to see where the order flow is at, right? Which way are we bullish? Are we bearish? So I've been telling my team that we close above this inverse for value gap, right? And you can use PD arrays to gauge your order flow on your higher time frame. So because we closed above this, we were targeting previous week's high, and then this was London high yesterday. We retrace, and then we target a London high. Then again, we retrace, and then what were we targeting? We were targeting the previous day high. We took it. So we leave an hourly high behind. So what am I going to be expecting? I'm expecting some type of retracement to take this um, AM session high. So now that you have your orders flow and you have your high or your low on the higher time frame, you know where the draw on liquidity is at, right? The next thing is you need the main foundation of this is the market maker models, okay? So your strategy is all on your market maker models. Once you understand market maker models, you will understand it on any time frame, okay? And I do have a playlist. If you want to look at some free stuff, look at the playlist, and I introduce to you market maker models. Secondly, you want to understand time cycles. Okay. So, time cycles, this allows you to spot these market maker models on a smaller time frame fractal. Because time is fractal, so you'll be able to, using time cycles, you'll be able to spot these market maker models everywhere. So you use PXH and PXL. Um, the market works off of internal liquidity and external liquidity. I have a video on that too, so look at that video. Internal liquidity, external liquidity. We come, we rebalance, we target external liquidity. We're gonna come, rebalance, we're gonna target again external liquidity. Okay. Um, what else? These time cycles. Whenever we sweep them, you can use those as POIs. Okay, so whenever you take these highs and lows as liquidity, you can use those as your points of interest. Okay, you're gonna look at your times of interest. Times of interest are your macros. These are your windows to catch these moves. Now, it sounds like a lot of stuff, and the truth is, let's just sit down and think about this, okay? Because do you want to get lucky and catch these trades, or do you want to be consistent and catch these trades, right? Well, I hope you answer consistent, right? Because if you're consistent, you're going to catch these moves all the time, okay? And how are you going to become consistent? Well, one, you have to put in your time to this, right? You have to walk down this road because every trader has to walk down this road and put in their time. Okay, because I can sit here and give you all the sauce, and you might listen, you might not listen. Remember, the only one that can make you profitable here is you. Okay, and once you put in the mileage, you're gonna realize that it was just you stopping you. Okay. Um, I kind of lost my train of thought there, but yeah, I mean, once you put in the time, you're gonna realize, you know what? The truth to this was, whenever I detach myself from the outcome, that's whenever you start being profitable. Okay, you have to detach yourself from the outcome, and how do you do that? Because it's fucking hard, you know. And it took me a long time to realize it. Whenever I detach myself from the money, from the outcome, then that's whenever I started making money. And yeah, I mean, it's hard, but you have to detach your feelings. I mean, we're human. We all have these feelings, you know? Um, yeah, so I mean, in order to do this, you have to set up rules. And rules is you set up a protocol and you have to follow these rules every single day. You have to have patience, you have to have self control. Once you're able to do all of that, then your strategy is going to work because you can have this strategy and you can understand the ins and outs. I mean, you probably already know what to look for. You're looking at my video to see if there's maybe some magic pill, but you're probably already a profitable trader. You don't even realize it, you know. You already know what to do, right? It's us, man. We're stopping ourselves. And what I tell my friends and I tell some people in my group, I'm just, hey, we have to. Uh, I like to look at the market every day, whether I trade or not. Why? Because it teaches you self control, right? Maybe you have the itch of pushing the button. Well, the only way it's sitting here looking at the markets, create your rules, and follow them every day. Now, I'm not telling you to sit here and look at the markets all day, every day, because I don't do that. What you want to know what I do? I come in, I look at my order flow, I look to see what high or low we're going to target. I spend what, like 5, 10 minutes doing that. And then I know my strategy, I know the foundation. I wait for, this time of interest, and I look to see if we purge any type of time cycle. I look for my SMT, and I mean that's pretty much it, man. It's boring. It's repetitive. I do it every day, and if I see a move, then I trade it. Right? Um, if I take a loss, it's very minimum because normally whenever I enter a move, there's going to be an SMT, right? And this is the beauty. So whenever you enter a trade and you have SMT, the thing is that you're more than likely going to catch a reversal because of the SMT. Whenever there's an SMT, you're going to end up catching either a reversal or an expansion. So um, just keep that in mind. Study it, and especially if you're doing it during a time of interest, you're going to see big candles, right? Um, this was supposed to be a trade day. It looks like I'm not going to get anything here. Um, but I mean, hopefully you're learning from just some of the sauce that I'm giving you Because I mean, at the end of the day, man, it's just you. So stick to your rules. You gotta create good habits, man. Because these are baby steps, right? You create these habits, and when you least expect it, it's gonna be like day and night. You're just gonna something just switches with you, and you start losing FOMO, and you know, I'm just telling you all of this by experience. Again, none of this is financial advice. So, and if y'all have any questions, I mean, put them in the comments. You have to have a mental system. You have your trading system. You need a mental system because it doesn't matter. If it doesn't matter if you have a 90% win rate. Okay, because if you one day lose, even if you have a 90% win rate, and you cannot control your mind, man, you probably give it all back with that one loss because you're going to start getting FOMO and revenge trading. And so, I mean, just understand you need to have a mental system. You need to have a protocol set up to take your emotions out of your trading. Now, once you're able to do that, man, I'm telling you, you're just gonna you're not even gonna recognize yourself. You're gonna be like, man, I'm hardly taking any L's, or you know, success in trading is determined by your mental approach. Okay, you got to define your winning and your losing. Winning trades, if you win a trade, if you followed your protocols, it doesn't matter the financial result. Okay, losing trades, change the definition to it, not by the financial result. Did you follow your rules? All right. Well, it looks like this macro here is pretty much done. Um, I was looking to see if there was a type of purge down here, a 90-minute cycle. So, like, you see this? This is your consolidation. This is your manipulation. I wanted to come up here and manipulate, have CSD, and then target these lows, or vice versa. Come down here, purge here, then come take these highs. But I'll look at the charts later. So, all right. So just leave some comments. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Take care, y'all.